Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton of MarkRushtonGallery.com. It is Thursday, December 21, 2023. Selfie portrait. I'm going to paint myself from a photo from earlier today. I don't know how well this did. It was tough to find a good, what seemed like what was going to be a good printout method of changing the photo down and but you got what you got, right? And so that's what's going to happen here. I'm just going to paint this and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. And like last night's painting with my wife, Anne in Highland Park. It's a very good video. Check it out. I think I'm just going to go with my favorite flame orange. I think I'm going to go around me and see how it turns out. Keep it simple, Rushton. Let's get going. My flame orange is shaken. Put a whole bunch here at the in the bleed area. Let's see what happens, huh? Let's see what happens. What am I going to turn this into? Will it be good? Will it be awful? Who knows? Let's see what I can do here. Am I going to step out of this? I don't know. Here's the tough part, right in between the legs. Careful. My gigantic shoes, which are sized incorrectly, as I found out. No wonder the inside of the shoe is wearing out. The shoe website says that. If it wears out early on the inside, your shoe has been sized incorrectly. Well, my feet, I've got one foot that's like about half size off from the other one. Let's put it that way. Is it half size bigger, half size smaller, depending on which foot you're talking about. How do you buy shoes like that, right? Well, you just have one that wears out a little more frequently than the other one. On the inside of the shoe, not the exterior, the interior of the shoe. Got a little bit of orange on myself. That's okay. We're not striving for perfect. The last thing we're striving here for is perfection. Let me just say that right now. When it comes to art, is there anything? Is there perfect? I don't. I'm not one of those people that is looking for perfection in art. Art does not need to be perfect. And what is that anyway, right? You see a lot of musicians talking about that sort of thing, Oh, this is perfect, right? Okay. Leave a little lighter orange over here, the aura, I guess. I don't know. If it was an aura, it'd be black or dark blue or something like that. Just leave a little bit. Make this little. I'm a little bummed that got on there, but I think there's anything I can do about it. No, there's nothing I can do about it. It's acrylic ink. There's nothing you can do about it. You're just going to have to live with it. And I always say, I go over the lines, when We're not, again, we're not worried about perfection. Into the clothing, into the shoes. That's all right. That's okay. That's kind of cool, huh? Yeah, that's all right. Selfie portrait. Mark Rushton paints himself. I kind of like that style. It's kind of an interesting style in that, what I'm doing here is I'm taking a photo, processing it in software, printing it off on the thermal ribbon printer onto this substrate called spun bonded olefin, and inking it up with acrylic ink in various layers, and enjoying the fine grain of the fibers. It's interesting. It's kind of like that that technique, where they kind of. I suppose you can do that with easily do this with a computer, but I'd rather do it this way. Last thing I want to be making art on is a computer. And you computer artists, you can do whatever you want. I will not be competition for you whatsoever. No interest. No interest. I have a hard enough time with layers, I can do layers. I mean, I've done a little bit of graphic stuff, but making art on I'll edit, I'll crop, I'll crop and edit, but when I hear about like artists doing color retouching on your computer, color retouch that photo. What? Am I supposed to go through pixel by pixel? And absolutely not. Never going to do that. Never. Waste of time. No interest whatsoever. I'd rather go and take something like this and spit it out and do what I do here. It's kind of interesting, And again, as I said last night, if you kind of like this technique, it's interesting. Maybe you've got a photo. Listen, I do commissions. MarkRushtonGallery.com is where you begin the conversation. Or send me an email if you know my email. It's not hard to find. It's all over the internet. And, even if it's like your dog or your cat or something like that, could be kind of cool, Put it on a tote bag, put it on a T-shirt, put it on a metal print on your wall, that sort of thing. That's what I do. So, anyway, check out the gallery, Mark Rushton Gallery. Got a mailing list, goes out about once a week, and that's it for this evening. 4 days to Christmas. Talk to you later.